Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Richawd back with another video. Now, I just got word out in California, allegedly, according to this source that I just read, they will be raising the prices of rent due to the LA fires. Now, I told you guys, there's always a problem solution in this world, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was saying on my last live stream, I was talking about the fires. I don't know if all of you guys have seen it, but basically what I was saying is it's very strange how a fire like that can just break out and burn, you know what I'm saying? So much property, especially in a quote unquote rich neighborhood. Or it's really not quote unquote. I mean, it's a rich neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And now we get word that they're gonna be raising the prices on the rent. Like I've been telling y'all, bro, things are not gonna get better here. I know I sound like a doomer and a gloomer. Whatever. I don't tell y'all these things to make you scared or to make you give up. I tell you these things so you can understand the sense of urgency that you got to have with your life, bro, because they don't care about the poor. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about people with no skills. They don't care about people working base jobs, base level jobs, entry level jobs. They don't care about us. You understand? So just understand things are going to continue to rise. Prices are going to continue to rise and the wages are going to stay the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any reports saying that, oh, because of the LA fires, we're going to be raising the wages of jobs. I didn't see nothing saying that. But I sure did see something saying that the rent is going to be raised 12%. You know what I'm saying? The rent will be raised 12%. I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. Get out of California, bro. If you don't have a big family and y'all all supporting each other and y'all all, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't living like some of these Mexicans, y'all, you feel me? Y'all got y'all one big house and everybody, you know what I'm saying, earning their keep and pitching in. You feel me? If that's the case, you may be all right. You know what I'm saying? You will more than likely be all right. But if it's just you and you trying to make it in California, bro, you don't got no support, you don't got no family, you barely making it now, I would say it's in your best interest to leave California before you end up homeless, bro, because they're weeding out a certain demographic of people. You got to understand this. It's the same thing they did when they gentrified Chicago. They wanted to weed out a certain demographic of people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in California, they're trying to turn that into a smart state, into basically a rich state, a state for the rich. I mean, people have said it for a while. I mean, California is for the wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're poor and you live in California, you feel me? Like, the only good thing is you get to benefit from the good weather. Like, that's literally the only benefit of living there. Other than that, you're pretty much, you got to work. At least 2 jobs just to survive out there, bro. You understand? And I'm going to just say this, bro. It's in your best interest to leave California if you don't have a skill or a profitable trade, bro. You understand? If you don't have a skill or a trade out there, if you're not an engineer, a manufacturer, a landscaper, a contractor. These are good jobs, good paying jobs out there that aren't going anywhere. A UPS driver, you feel me? A trucker, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of jobs, those skill-based jobs, you know what I'm saying? If you're into a tech job, you know what I'm saying? If you're into IT, you feel me? Like these are the type of jobs and type of careers that people got to start to look into. You understand? Because like I said, bro, they don't care about poor people. They're coming up with I heard once Trump takes office, you know, it's going to be a lot of changes happening, and I'll be talking about those as we go. But one of the changes I've been seeing and I've been hearing about is with the welfare system, you know, the welfare system, the social security system. They're not saying that they're going to take it away, but they're going to make it a lot harder for people to get it. Allegedly, there's been some welfare fraud going on that they've caught wind of, that they've caught on to. And if anybody out here is listening and you've been benefiting from welfare fraud, you've been lying, you've been manipulating the numbers so you can get more money from the state or from the government. I'm not trying to scare you, but I am trying to prepare you. You know, they may be coming after you. They may make things more difficult for you. You know, some of y'all may wonder, well, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do if, you know what I'm saying, we don't have a skill, we don't have a career, we're not making good money, they're not paying us enough, we're not being paid enough to survive? Like I said, bro, They are trying to weed out a certain demographic of people. You know, only the strongest and the smartest will survive, bro. You know, as cliche as that may sound to you guys, that's going to be what it is. You're going to look around, bro, and only the people that are holding their weight, working hard, making good and smart decisions will be the ones to make it, bro. Everybody else will be left by the wayside. That's called evolution, bro. Because what's going to happen? What's going to happen, bro? They're going to bring in all of these smart cities where everything will be surveilled. You know, the whole jobs and all those things will be different. I would advise younger kids, look into tech jobs, learn computers, look where the world is going. The world is going towards technology. The world is going towards AI. The world is going towards science. You understand? These are the careers and the fields that are going to be thriving in this new world. You know what I'm saying? So I would advise young kids, if you're in high school, if you're in college, you know what I'm saying? If you're in middle school and you're thinking about what you want to do with your life, I would advise you to get computer savvy, get tech savvy, because like I said, man, those with the desired skill, with the skill that is at a high demand, you will be the ones that are going to be okay, you know, with all these changes coming, because they're going to have to pay you, and they're going to have to pay you well, because you're going to be at a high demand and you're going to be working a skill-based job. I would say this, like I said, bro, if you're living in a state and it's too expensive for you, it's in your best interest to start looking for jobs and looking for places. I'm talking about the person that's just living on their own. You out in California, you may just got you a room, or you barely making it. You feel me? Like when I used to live out there, I knew some homies like that, barely making it, borderline homeless. You know, they renting out a room, and bro, I knew a homie. All he was renting out in California was a room, bro, paying I believe like $2,000 a month for rent. Or like $1,000, it was over $1,000 a month for rent, bro. Not for an apartment, you feel me? Not for a house, for a room, bro. For one room out of a house, bro. You understand? He had a room in his own bathroom, and I think they all shared the kitchen. Paying over $1,000 for that shit, bro. You understand? So places like California, bro, is not designed for the poor, bro. It's not designed for the weak. Like I said, even if you're poor, the only way people with base level jobs make it out there in California, and I hate to stereotype or whatever, but y'all tell me if I'm lying. It be them big families, typically them Mexicans, where they super deep and everybody supports each other. That's why I be telling people, like, it's important to have a strong, structured family where you all work together. You understand? Like certain demographics of people, certain black people, like we don't work together enough. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have a house. You rarely see, it happens. I'm not saying we don't do that as black people, but it doesn't happen enough where we have just a big ass house full of a family. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of, you know what I'm saying, instead of everybody having to pay so much money to all these other places, paying rent and paying all these bills, why not put everybody under one house and everybody support each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's the smartest solution if you're not in a position where, you know, you can get a skill tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get a skill-based job tomorrow. Because like I said, or like I'm going to say, skill-based jobs, they take time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I would just tell you this, bro. Focus on getting a career. People with careers are going to be the people when the prices continue to go up and they start making cuts to welfare wages. And like people who are making money, they don't even care about the cuts to welfare because they're already making money. You know what I'm saying? They don't benefit from welfare. Once you make a certain amount of money, you don't benefit from the state. The state doesn't give you anything. You understand? So just understand, bro, we have to adapt to what's coming. If you don't adapt to what's coming, you will be left behind. You will end up homeless. You feel me? It's a reason why the homeless epidemic is rising and rising and rising. And now we get news that prices of housing is going to go up 12% because of these LA wildfires, bro. 12%, bro. And the reason that they're giving us is because of a shortage of supplies. That is the reason that they have given the people, bro. You understand? So you just got to see where things are trending, bro. Things aren't trending in a good direction. I'm gonna just say things aren't trending in a direction where things are gonna be easier. You know what I'm saying? Some people may say this is for the better. Like a lot of people who have just been doing the bare minimum, living off of the government, finessing, frauding. They're coming after those type of people, bro. And they're going to force people to either get left behind and end up on the streets talking to yourself, going crazy, or get your shit together, get your head on straight, put the bud down, put the alcohol down, put all that shit down for a little bit and get yourself together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be able to focus, bro. Be able to function. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people out here aren't really focused or functioning properly. You know what I'm saying? Their brain is very clouded. Their memory is very clouded because of all these substances that motherfuckers be on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a hold of that, bro, because like I said, man, things are not going to get no easier, bro. They do not care about the poor. What Michael Jackson say? All I want to say is they don't really care about us. They don't care about us, bro. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about the people, bro. They don't care about the everyday struggling person. Their mindset is you're a peasant. You're basically a peasant if you're not working a certain job, making a certain wage, if you don't got a career, like, you feel me? This is how these higher ups are looking at certain people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Certain people that they call no skill, no talent. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you. They don't care if you end up homeless. To them, you're useless anyway. To them, you're replaceable anyway. You know, that may seem like a degrading and a dehumanizing way to look at human beings, but this is how these elitists who are running everything is looking at stuff, bro. If you're not in a career or in a trade, or you don't have a skill that is of value, you can be replaced. You know, we can come up with AI to take your jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, bro. You just got to look at where things are trending, bro. Because people talk about AI, but who's going to be programming the AI? Engineers, people who are computer savvy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my message for today, man. Focus on getting a career, bro. You understand? There's a lot of profitable careers that I feel like aren't going anywhere. I feel like things like being an electrician is not going anywhere, especially with things being more technology based. So you're always going to need an electrician. You're always going to need people that are good with their hands. So I would say to look into like certain carpentry, you know what I'm saying, like careers, certain hands-on careers. You know what I'm saying? You got truckers, CDLs that you can become. You know, I don't care how much AI comes. I don't believe all truckers are going anywhere. You understand? Like, start looking into a career, bro, because here's the thing. You may have to struggle for a while, bro, until you get that career up and going. And then when you start the career, you're not going to be making the max amount of money that you can make. You're going to have to work your way up, you know? So with inflation and with all these changes, bro, society is shifting in a direction where, like I said, they're weeding out the bare minimum people. They're weeding out the people that, you know, they just get them a little job, you know, smoke them some bud, buy them some Jordans, you know, live off of EBT, link cards, food stamps, whatever you want to call them. You know, you got some people, they go to college, they do the bare minimum. They don't even care about college. They don't even care about being there, but let me put you on game. They there for the woman if they're a dude, and they're there for those grant checks, those refund checks. You understand what I'm saying? Like they may not even care nothing about their degree. They may not even be doing none of their homework. Their girlfriend may be doing their homework, or their mama may be doing their homework. They literally are just there for those, like, you feel me? Like, those that have just been finessing. And like I said, or like I'm gonna say, bro, like, I don't knock nobody's hustle. I'm not here to snitch on nobody. I'm not none of that shit. I'm just here to warn you, because I know it's a lot of people who have been finessing their way through this life. You know what I'm saying? Some people finessing on a low level, getting the bare minimum. Some people finessing on a high level, and they making more money than some people with a skill-based job. You understand? But here's the thing, bro. With all these changes, bro, they're weeding out people that don't want to work hard. They're weeding out people that do the bare minimum, because what's going to happen, bro? People that are doing the bare minimum, people that aren't working hard, people that are living off of the government, when they start cutting back on some of these benefits, and they continue to raise the prices, but your wages are staying the same and you can't afford to live nowhere, and you don't got a big family, or you don't get along with your family, so you just out here on your own, bro. Like I said, it's going to be the survival of the fittest, bro. It's going to be the people that come from the biggest families. It's going to be the people that got the best jobs. It's going to be the people that can work together. All the narcissists, all the independent, I can do it by myself people, it's going to get very difficult for you. And if you can't humble yourself, if you got too much pride to accept some help, like I said in that Bill Withers song, if you can't swallow your pride and ask for help from people that you love, I would say, people that you feel like are in your corner. I'm not saying to go up to some stranger and be like, hey, yo, little dude from across the street, let me hold $1. Like, that's not what I'm telling you to do. You understand? But what I will say is utilize your support system. You know, it's a level of shame that Black people give other Black people that are supported. You understand? I think it's the poor mentality that we have, like, and sort of the jealousy that our people have for people that grow up with a structure. What I've noticed, because I've traveled a lot, man, what I've noticed about people that have grown up with a structure, with a strong family, with a strong father, with a strong mother, they have a support system, right? They work together. I seen another study, bro. It said that people, I forget the percentage, but it was a high percentage of people from the ages of 18 to 29 are still living with their parents, bro. You understand? And what I've noticed, bro, a lot of people, especially like from white people in certain communities, bro, like, I hate to keep saying Mexicans, but them too. Like, a lot of people, bro, their children don't leave their house until they have a career, until they can afford a home, until they can afford to survive. Some people, they're patient. You know what I'm saying? They want the best for their kids. So if that means, you know, waiting 4 or 5 years until that kid is established in a career, or until they get their master's degree and they can start making real money. You understand what I'm saying? It's only certain communities, bro, where it's like our people are forced out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Our people are forced to go out and struggle. Why go out and struggle before you need to? Why go out and struggle if you don't have to? That's just going to continue the cycle of poverty. Why continue to go out and have kids and have babies when you're poor, when you can't even afford to take care of yourself? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is how you get ahead, bro. You got to be smarter. You can't have a baby when you in nobody's perfect, but you can't, if you have a baby while you're young and while you're poor, bro, all you're doing is making life harder for you and harder for that baby, bro. Now you're bringing a baby into a world with no structure. We got to stop bringing kids into a world with no structure, man. You know? But I got an appointment I got to get to. You feel me? I just wanted to get my video out for today. It's going to be the survival of the fittest, bro. It's going to be the survival of the fittest. They're weeding, and it's always been this way. It's just coming it's just being presented a little differently now. But the weakest have always been weeded out. If you can't maintain, if you can't survive, if you can't reproduce, your lineage dies off. You get what they call weeded out, right? And those that are fit, those that are healthy, those that can survive, those that are smart, are the people who evolve and have families and have children, and they continue to live on. That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is, bro. You understand? So I have bad news for anybody who was hoping for life to get easier. I have bad news for anybody who was thinking, you know, when a certain president got in, that things were going to get easier and that you were going to start getting handouts. They're about to destroy handout culture, bro. Because handout culture is destroying the economy. Why? Because you got people that should be working a job, could be working a job, but they don't want to work a job, or they don't want to get a better job. You literally got people out here like this, bro. I know. You literally got people out here like this, bro. They will pass up a better, higher paying job, because if they get that better, higher paying job that can further their career and advance their life, they'd rather stay stagnant, because if they get that better job, they got to give up their benefits. They can't get government assistance no more. You feel me? So they rather keep this job making this wage so they can continue to benefit off of the government. They're scared to not have that support anymore. They're scared to not have the government to lean on. They're scared to have to lean on themselves. So they're going to turn down that better, higher paying job. Why? Because that better, higher paying job puts them in a different financial wage to where you don't qualify for SNAP. You don't qualify for food stamps. You understand what I'm saying? Don't become that person, bro. Don't be scared to further your life, to further your career, because things will only get better that way. You know, things will only get better when you get a higher paying job, a better career based job, a job where you can advance yourself, a job where you can make enough money to where you don't need food stamps. You make enough money to where you can buy the food with the money that you earned, the money that you worked for. You won't need a handout from the state, from the government. But they're weeding people out, man. Those that don't want to work hard, those that just want to live off of the government, they tired of y'all niggas. They tired of giving y'all handouts. They tired of losing money. They said they losing money. They've been losing money giving out all these benefits, dealing with all this fraud, all the people frauding the government assistance, the food stamps and all that shit. It's been going on for a while, but it's like now they're putting an end to it because, like I said, the economy is suffering because a lot of people that could be working, should be working, don't want to work. They want to do the bare minimum, and the government allows them to do the bare minimum. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to weed out these people and force you to work. Force you to get off your ass and go get a job, right? That's what they're doing. And I feel like sometimes things got to get a little worse before they get better. So maybe that's for the better. Maybe them weeding out these type of people will improve the economy, will improve the workforce, will have more motivated workers, right? Because now you know if you get fired from this job, you're not just going to be able to live off of government assistance. You're going to be struggling. They're not going to look after you. I'm not, like I said, they didn't say that they completely getting rid of it, but they are toning back on it, and they've been making a lot of budget cuts. I know some people that have been getting government assistance and they've cut their benefits damn near in half. Damn near in half, just out of nowhere. No reasoning, no explanation. They just cut their benefits. They went from getting this amount and they cut that John in half, bro. Why? Because they're trying to force people to work, right? And also their reason is, you know, all the money that they've been losing due to fraud. Now they have to make budget cuts. So like I said, man, only the strong will survive. This is why, you know, I'm making efforts to go back to school and further my degree, because I feel like knowledge is power. I feel like in these times, you got to know how to move. You got to know the ins and outs of the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm putting my value on, even if I'm not at the job that I may want right now, or, you know what I'm saying? At the place that I want to be right now, as long as I'm making the steps to better my future, even though in the current situation, it may not feel like it. Down the line, it's going to pay off, bro. And I advise a lot of you to do the same. I advise a lot of you, who may be in college, and you just in college effing off, just going to parties and, you know what I'm saying, doing the bare minimum. I would advise you to start taking things serious. What is your major? Can your major make any money? Should you change your major? It's like I said, a lot of people just go to college just to go to college. A lot of people get a major just to get a major, but what type of job can you get from this major? What type of career can you get from this major? You understand? I would advise you to start focusing on these things, bro, because you don't want to be one of those people that graduates college and your degree means nothing. You feel me? You out here getting entry level jobs because you didn't look into internships. So you feel me? You didn't maximize your opportunities, bro. This world, this new world that we're moving into, those that will thrive will be the ones that maximize their opportunities that are given. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, I know a lot of people don't believe it, but this is why in the Bible they speak of a time where there will be thieves and there will be looters. You know, what happened during the fires? There were thieves, there were looters. You know, I know somebody personally, you know, they was at work and somebody stole their phone, stole their, you feel me? Stole their phone, stole their phone and their wallet, bro. And did fraud on their wallet. They got the money back because obviously it was fraud. But you got people out here like this, bro. I know somebody somebody stole their wallet, bro. And this person went to the gas station, filled up their tank with gas, and then went to I think Metro PCS or some shit like that and bought them a phone. All with this person's credit card or debit card that they had in their wallet, bro. You got people that are this down bad, bro. And this is also a warning to people. Move sharp. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Everything ain't roses, peaches, and roses out here. There's some people out here starving, bro. There's some people out here that the harder things get, if they can't get it from the government, they're going to try to get it from your ass. That's why it says in the Bible, they speak of a time where there's going to be thieves and looters in the streets. You know, it's going to be chaos because you're going to have all these poor people getting shown the door. All these people who can't maintain, can't survive. What do you think those type of people are going to do? What do you think those type of people are going to do? They're going to start getting grimy. And only the strong will make it. A lot of them won't make it. And some of them, they're going to start getting desperate. They're going to start seeing certain people on the streets or certain people going homeless, certain people starving. And they're going to end up going out on the 50 cent timing. I'm going to get this, John, or I'm going to die trying. And you don't want to be in the crossfires of those type of people, bro. So keep your head on the swivel. Know your amendments. You know, make sure if you don't got protection, you get protection. You understand what I'm saying? Do your calisthenics, hit the gym, know how to physically fight. No, and it's not only about just having all these muscles, bro. Motherfuckers sleep on cardio. There's a lot of you motherfuckers, you got all these muscles, bro. But if you had to run 4 laps around the track, bro, you would pass out, bro. You feel me? If something broke out, say a fire broke out and you had to run, a lot of you guys with all them muscles, you ain't gonna make it, bro. You feel me? So it ain't just about getting all these bubble muscles and balloon muscles and looking all strong, bro. It's also about having cardio, being fit, being healthy. You understand? But that's the video for today, man. Only the strong will survive. Prices are going up, bro. They're weeding out the weak. They don't care about the weak. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about the beggars. It tells you in the Bible, don't be a beggar. Go out and get it yourself. We're in a time where you're going to have to go out and get that shit yourself. And if you don't go out and get it, too bad. Tough shit. Tough cookie. That's your ass, Mr. Postman.